Yes, welcome. Yes, welcome. Yes, lads, welcome to another stream for the Grand Slam of Darts, Day 9, finals nights, 2 semi-finals in this afternoon session. The final later on this evening. A new setting for this afternoon. I've come downstairs to watch it on the massive telly for the afternoon session. Probably will be back upstairs later on this evening, so we'll be back in the familiar surroundings. But I thought, look, yes, I'm back. Grand Slam of Darts, semi-finals, buzzing. Let's quickly look at the 2 semi-finals then. So the first semi-final, Gerwyn Price against James Wade. Good game that's going to be. And then Peter Wright against Michael Smith. Right, let's just double check that it is Gerwyn Price. And it is Gerwyn Price first up. So Gerwyn Price is against James Wade, first game on in a few minutes' time. Gerwyn Price has the darts in match 1, semi-final 1. I tell you what, I am absolutely buzzing for this. Semi-finals. The target for the end of this stream, not today, the target of the end of this stream is 1,600. We are 17 subscribers away from that. If we can smash 1,600 before the evening session, before the final, that will be fantastic, guys. So you guys are absolute legends. And I enjoy doing these streams for you guys. Let me just get a few things sorted. I'm a bit more prepared than yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't have anything sorted, but at least I've got a few things that are sorted for the stream. Get your predictions in for the first game, though. Gerwyn Price, James Wade. I don't know what type of game this is going to be. You know, Gezi Price will definitely give James Wade a couple of the roars and stuff like that. It's obvious because that's the type of player Gerwyn Price is, and you can't expect him to change the way he is. Look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting sacked is good because what we was going through was absolutely woeful. But at the same time, there's no improvement because they've kept Carrick and Fletcher. So getting rid of Ollie is, you know, what was needed, but everyone needs to go from that club. Well, to be fair, everyone needs to go from top to bottom of that club, not just Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know, Carrick, Phelan, McKenna, the Glazers, Woodward, Murtagh, Fletcher. Everyone needs to go, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get that. So yeah, I mean, getting rid of Ollie is part of the battle, but you need to get rid of a lot more. So Gerwyn Price is the favourite. Well, that was obvious, isn't it? That was obvious that he was going to be the favourite. James Wade has played the least amount of legs in the entire, well, out of the semi-finalists. Yeah, the semi-finals could be really good. Like, they have the potential to be really good today. That's why I'm hoping that they're not bad. I want it to be a good bunch of or 2 good semi-finals and then a good final. Like, when you preview a tournament or when you look at a tournament in any sport, you don't want the last few games of that tournament to be bad, because basically what a semi-final or a final does is it can bring in a new crowd of fans to that sport. Like, for example, if someone is watching the football on Sky and they turn over, for example, and the darts are on, and they see it's a semi-final or a final, they're like, oh, we could get into this. You know, we could really sort of get into this sport. This could be a good sport to get into and to follow and stuff like that. And it can be a great advertisement for the sport. It's the same in football, same in rugby, same in any sport, to be honest. To be fair, the way I got into into tennis. I don't really follow much tennis anymore, but the way I got into tennis was exactly this way. I watched the Wimbledon final between Andy Murray, not the Wimbledon final, the US Open final between Murray when he won his first one, and I was like, oh, he looks like a decent player, and then followed that from there. So these sort of games can always go really bad, but there's a high chance they could be very good, and that's what I'm hoping today. I don't want any crap. I don't want any crap semi-finals. I definitely don't want a crap final. The worst thing is to have a crap final. Gezi Price or James Wade will be in the Grand Slam of Darts final. James Wade, of course, got to the final last year when he lost to Jose de Souza, so he will want to get to back-to-back Grand Slam finals, but he'll want to win this one. And Gezi Price, of course, Gezi Price knows how to win. Knows how to win tournaments, doesn't he? So we are going to try and hit 1.6k as well by the end of the stream. So if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. The vlog done absolutely bits as well yesterday, over 1k views, which is always good to see. I can always tell if a vlog has done well if it gets over 1k. Right, I think I've got everything sorted for the stream now. So, right, let's do that. I think I should start doing this like a lot more earlier than when we're live. I'll probably do it when I finish this stream. About to go into the afternoon session. The players are coming out now, so I'll change the banner to 0-0. Is the TV too loud, guys? If it's too loud, I can turn it down a little bit. Can you let me know if you can hear the TV on my screen? Through your stream. Because if it is too loud, I'm going to have to turn the TV down a bit. Because I don't want to get copyrighted. Yes, Ollie is gone. 100%. No, this is a watch-along, JC, mate. If you want to stick around, that'd be much appreciated. If you haven't seen the vlog yesterday, it was mental, to be fair. Cherry bomb is the flavour today. It's decent. Ice, ice, baby. Why are they booing him? This is ridiculous. This is getting beyond ridiculous, the booing of Gerwyn Price now. Do you know what? I really hope... Well, of course I hope he wins. He's my favourite player. But I really hope he wins the tournament and does that in front of the crowd. Because booing him is just ridiculous. But then again, on the flip side of that, he loves it. So, it's a difficult one. He thrives off it. That's why it's such a difficult one with Gezi Price, because he thrives off the booing and well, he said it before, he enjoys it because he loves proving people wrong. So it's just mental, isn't it? If you are watching on my darts channel, Darts 180, please come over to the Mike Green channel and drop a sub here. There's something I need to do. I've just forgotten. So I knew I forgot something. There we go. James Wade has never lost a Grand Slam semi-final. Mental. That's mental. Yeah, I know why they do it. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like he's literally the best player in the world, in my opinion. He is the best player in the world. Let's not get it twisted. He's the best player in the world, and people are annoyed that what happened between him and Gary Anderson. But it's stupid. You've got to look past certain things in life. At the end of the day, he's an entertainer, isn't he, Gerwyn Price? So I will start to call the scores out more as well, because I've noticed that, the last couple of days I've been not calling the scores out, and someone actually asked me that yesterday. They said, can you start calling the scores out a bit more? Which is understandable. That's what you're here for, as a watch along. So in football, you don't just I wouldn't just, in a football watch along, the ball wouldn't go in and then I go, oh, 1-0. So I'm going to start to be a bit more... So Gezi has the darts. So theoretically, doesn't need to break James Wade, does he? Well, not theoretically, literally doesn't need to break James Wade. 16 holes a throw wins the game for him. You start at 501 and you've got to go down to 0 on a double or bullseye, basically. I really can't. It'll take too long to say it all. Well, just watch a video on YouTube or something, Stephen, mate, of how the basic understanding of darts or something like that. I'm sure there'll be a video up there. 140 followed by a turn. Wade hit a 60 first visit. No, this is a watch along, Johan, mate. So if you are here to actually watch the darts, then I'm not going to be doing this. I'm going to be talking about it and covering it for you guys. So if you can, stick around and like and subscribe and all that stuff, it'll be much appreciated. James Wade is on 384. Even a 180 doesn't get him close. So Gezi Price will have 6 darts at 220. 6 darts at 220 for Gerwyn Price. Only hits 80. Leaves himself 140. So depends what Wade hits here. Wade is on 259. Only 49. So Gezi Price will have 6 darts at 140. So 60 left, 20 leaves tops. Gerwyn Price leaves tops for the first leg. James Wade can only put him under pressure. He's not going to do that with a ton, I don't think. James Wade has left 150. Gerwyn Price then 3 darts at double top for the first leg. And Gerwyn Price nails double top. 1-0 to the Iceman in the first semi-final. Gerwyn Price leads James Wade. Do you think Wright is going to win the tournament? Look, I would love to be doing a watch along for Price Wright final. Gerwyn Price, Kieran, mate. Wade is having a bit of a slow start in this match. If Gezi Price hits a big number on 370, if he hits a 140, maybe leaves 230, can hit a max. There's the drop of the darts. Happens in every match Gerwyn Price plays. He will drop the darts. So leaves 230. He's probably going to have 6 darts at 230, Gerwyn Price. But he might even have 9, depends how bad these visits are from Wade. Only a 60 from James Wade. If someone knows the average for James Wade, let me know in the chat, because it must be really bad. $140. Gerwyn Price wants 90 for a big breaker throw. So 90 for 2-0. 65 left. Tops. And he misses tops for 2-0. He will be back for double 10. Would you say Prime Price is better than Prime MVG? Bloody hell. No. Prime Michael Van Gerwen is better than Prime Price, because we haven't seen Prime Price. Prime does nail double 10 for a 2-0 advantage. And he's coming back for a 3-0 lead should he hold. I like the setting down here. It's nice. Upstairs, it's okay. It's it's nice being away from the bedroom, to be honest. A max from Gezi Price to leave 1-8-1 after 6. James Wade is miles behind in this match. Not just the leg, he's miles behind. 81 there from Wade to leave 3-8-1. Gerwyn Price has 6 darts at 1-8-1 to set it up nicely. 101 left. 44 left. 44 left after 9. Gerwyn Price is on an 11 darter. Wade leaves 304. So 260 points in front. Price 4 for tops. And he gets tops. James Wade is in an absolute rut at the moment. And Gerwyn Price leads by 3 legs to 0. .58 from James Wade. Gerwyn Price is not going to let James Wade into this game, is he? 58 from Wade. And Gerwyn Price responds with a 140. Yeah, I know. Kieran, mate. A ton there from Wade. His first treble in about 20 visits. No, I'm joking. It's probably not. A ton for Gez. He leaves himself 261. Wade is on 343, but you don't think a max or a 140 is going to come from Wade. And I'll tell you what, if Price gets a big number here, talking a 1, he's going to have to try and get a 137. 97. James Wade hits a 140. The crowd go mental. Just shows you where James Wade's game is at the moment. 44 from Gezi. Wade wants 103 for a leg. And he can't get it. This would be a blow for James Wade if Gerwyn Price breaks of him with a Shanghai on 20. .96 for Gezi. Wade wants double 12. James Wade gets double 12. He gets the first leg of the contest for him. Gets his first leg on the board. 93 from Gezi. Price holds. Will be 4-1 going into the first break. Only 60 from Gezi. Remember yesterday, though, in the quarterfinals, Michael Smith went 5-0 up against Van Gerwen, and it didn't... Yes, Michael Smith won, granted, but Michael Van Gerwen pulled himself right back into a game, didn't he? Gerwyn Price with a max to leave 168, not on a finish, of course. .96 for James Wade, so 6 darts at 168 for Gezi. Only 42 from Gezi. A max here for Wade, and he can't get a 140 to leave 70. A ton to leave 110. 126 then for Gezi Price. To hold, throw. Treble 19 leaves the ball. To hold, throw. And he misses the ball. Misses the ball. Gerwyn Price. 110 for Wade. For a big snatch. Tops. James Wade snatches the leg from the grip of Gerwyn Price and goes into the first break. 3-2 down. Could have looked a lot worse than what it is. 3-2 down is not as bad as what it could have been. Potentially 4-1 or 5-0. First break, Gerwin Price stormed to a 3-0 advantage, and James Wade wins the second 2 legs. 2 legs on the spin now, James. Yeah, Wade can finish them, can't he? The thing is, Wade can finish the Wade can finish the ton to 130s, but then Gezi can finish like the 96, the 48, 72, 92. That's what I love about Price. He can finish those 2 dart combinations in a maximum of 3 darts. It won't take more than 3 darts for Price to finish 2 dart combinations. I don't know what this advert is on Sky. It's about bloody Man United, I think. Amazon Prime. Lorry outside. Cherry flavour today. Yeah, I do play darts. R2B, mate. Yes. I thought it's a bit difficult for like people that don't play darts to commentate on darts, I think. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think when someone doesn't play darts, it's a bit more different when they're trying to right. What time does it say the second match is going to start? It says 2:45, so I'm going to put that on the banner actually. Just so I don't have to do it later. Save me a bit of time. I will be doing watch-alongs for the Players' Championship as well, by the way. I forgot to tell you. Players' Championship watch-alongs guaranteed, starting Friday in the afternoon. So, look forward to that. Darts is coming back on as well, so. And James Wade has the throw in leg 6. Right, there we go. That's all done. There we are. That's all done. Please make sure to hit the like button as well, guys. We're on 10 likes at the moment. Please make sure to keep hitting that subscribe button and like button. It does help the channel massively. Well, it depends if he's on TV, mate, because he might not get on the TV. He might be on board 3 to 8. Wait, who is he drawn against? Because I'll be able to tell you if I think he's going to be on TV. Right, who has he got? Let's have a look. Alan Suter. He's got Daryl Gurney. To be fair, Daryl Gurney, Alan Suter could be a TV game. Not too sure, actually. Maybe. We'll see. A max here for Gezi. Only hits a 140. Doesn't matter. If Wade does manage to hold here, the game will be back on throw via a couple of breaks. Both got a break each as well so far. Gerwyn Price with a max. Leaves himself 1-2-1. Wade has a chance at 1-2-8. And he can't take it. So 1-2-1 for Gezi Price. And he can't do treble 17 Bull. 62 leaves 59. 72 for James Wade. Double 12. James Wade holds throw. We are back on throw in this match. $140 from Gezi. Needs to hold throw here, Gezi, because Wade is on a bit of a march. He's won the last 3 legs, James Wade. And if he breaks here, he's won 4 and then holds. He's won 5 on the spin. That's why Gezi Price just needs to stop the rut. Or stop the charge from James Wade and just put a stop to it. $131. Gezi wants the max and he gets the max. Leaves himself 81 after 9. He is again on an 11 data. And I said so often that he's so good on the 2 dart combinations. He wants 81, treble 19, double 12. He's gone 25, 16 tops. He likes this route. He likes this route on 81. And he does like it because he hits tops. Gerwyn Price holds throw. Already, leg 8 is quite pivotal. Because Gezi Price, if he holds this, he's got 2 holds against 1. Cannot wait for my lovely cook dinner this afternoon. That's going to be beautiful. Oh, bounce out there from Gezi. James Wade back to nervy stuff. This gets a ton. Good last start in the treble 20. That from James Wade. But Gezi's on 440. A 140 leaves 300. And instead, he's gone 130 to leave 310. So he's not miles away from a finish, of course, but just setting it up for himself, isn't he? He's thinking ahead. I think that's what you've got to do in professional darts. At least you've got to be able to think ahead to, if I hit this, what do I leave? Rather than just throwing at the board. $55 leaves 255. James Wade. I'd fancy James Wade in this leg, especially with that treble 20, especially with a 140. He's going to have 6 darts at 120 unless Price leaves something outrageous. And a 140 from Gezi. Leaves 115. It's not too much pressure. He can take it out, Gezi, but Wade wants treble 20, double 20. Tops. And he misses it. Gerwyn Price has been given a lifeline. 115 for the leg for a break. Tops. Gerwyn Price wants the same target. Gerwyn Price hits it. Massive break of throw that. James Wade misses a dart on tops. Gerwyn Price then hits tops to break the throw. I said leg 8 was pivotal. And he breaks the throw. Gerwyn Price holds this. He's 6-3 up. That's a massive, massive leg of darts, that. Potentially a massive turning point. Alan Suter should be good on TV. I really like Alan Suter. Gerwin Price's average is 108. He's throwing brilliant darts at the moment, Gerwin Price. Only 95. James Wade is on 293. Gerwin Price has left the 170. He's left the big fish. Like I said, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the stream, guys. We are 15 away from 1.6k. Hopefully we can hit that either in this session or the evening session tonight. Double 18 for Gerwin Price to hold through for a 6-3 lead. And he gets double 18. Gerwin Price does hold through. He wins leg 9. Puts a 3-leg advantage between him and Wade. Good 180 there from Wade. Well timed. And 60 from Price. Massive moment. Wade has to hit something good. $99 is not that good, to be honest, because if Gezi Price hits a max, which he's not going to do, $140. $10 after 2 darts from Wade. He gets a treble 20 in there. He's 152. Gezi will want to leave something decent. He's going to have to switch, I think. Who am I to tell Gerwin Price to switch? He nails in a 140 after a bad first start. Gerwin Price wants 161 for a breaker throw. This would be a massive breaker throw as well. He's not going to get it. $89 leaves 72. 92 is not a given. And he's gone double 18 and missed it. Gerwin Price wants 72. He loves this. Double 12. Gerwin Price misses 2 darts at double 12. For a 7-3 lead. Wade wants double 9. And James Wade gets double 9. 6-4 is the score after the second session. James Wade is sticking with Gerwin Price, but you feel like it's probably going to be the same way a lot of these games in the latter stage of the tournament have gone. They go two legs in. They go 3 legs in front, get back, peg back to 2, 3 legs 2, 3 legs 2, and then they go 4 legs, then 3, 4 legs 3, and then the game just gets away from the opponent. I feel like this could be the type of game that happens where the one player pulls 4 legs apart and then they get it back to 3 legs, then it goes to 4 legs, then it goes to 3, then they might pull it back to 2 legs. I just think Price wins this game. I'll probably say 16-12, I think. 16-12 or 13. I think he'll win by a few legs. I don't think he'll be tight. I don't think... Well, I definitely don't think we'll go to a last leg decider. That's what I'll guarantee. We will not go to a last leg decider. If we do, and you want to come back and clip this at the end of the stream, then do it. But I don't think we will. We'll see a last leg decider here. I tell you what, this is absolutely beautiful. I love this sneak. Like I said, we're 14 away from 1.6. If we hit that today, it'll be sensational. What do I need to do? Also, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know that you are subscribed as well. So, oh, no, not let me know that you've subscribed. Let me know when you do subscribe so I can thank you in chat. And make sure to like the stream. If you do want to support the channel financially, you can do that, of course. But like I said, that is money. So only do that if you can, or stuff like that. I don't want you spending money that you can't, basically. I don't want that to happen. I'm trying to see if they've released the schedule for the Players' Championship. Let's see if they have. Let's have a look. Final is tonight, yeah. No, I don't think they've announced it yet. If anyone knows if the Players' Championship schedule has been announced, not like when, who's playing, the order of play is what I was trying to get my order of play. I'm trying to find it to see if it's come up. No, they've not said anything about the schedule. That's irritating. I wanted to see who is playing like the first game and stuff like that, but you know, we'll find out probably after this, I'm presuming. Afternoon, Catboy. Hope you're well, pal. We will also be live, like I say, at 7 o'clock this evening for the evening session, the final of the Grand Slam of Darts. So we will be crowning a new champion. Well, not new as in never won it before. We'll be crowning a new champion from last year, as Jose de Souza is not in the semi-finals. $16.12 price. I'll forget your prediction for, not to be rude, but I'll forget your Michael Smith prediction for now, Andrew, just because it'll confuse me. So you're saying 16.12 price. The same that I went for. I said 16.12 or 13. 170 then for Gezi Price. He wants the ball for the 170. And he misses it. James Wade will now have the chance for the 170. Both, of course, were on a 170. Can Wade take it? Miles away. Gerwin Price, it's 145. James Wade, it's 43. Double 12. Gerwin Price nails double 12. Holds the throw. 7-4 lead. Big holder throw, that. You don't want to start letting James back into the game. Hits a 140 to start that leg. And it wasn't a 180 Sky Sports. It was a 140. Thank you. Who remembers? Was it Barney that hit a score? I think he hit. I can't remember what he hit, but the Referee added, hang on, 140 from Gezi. The referee called a score, and Raymond van Barneveld said, no, I didn't hit that, mate. I hit this. And Max from James Wade, perfectly timed Max. Gerwin Price is on 2-2-1. He's going to want to leave something handy because Wade on 1-2-1, a good shout. 1-3-4 to leave 87. Massive chance this for Wade. Need to take it. Treble 17 leaves the ball. The ball for James. Quite a way off. Bullseye for Gezi. Oh, that is outrageous. James Wade misses the ball. And the next visit, Gezi Price goes 8-4 up on the ball and screams in the face of James Wade. That is something you don't want to... Look, you don't want to see that as a player. You don't want to miss the ball and then your opponent... and then you don't want your opponent to hit a ball and then celebrate in front of you. That is the last thing. The last thing you want. Hang on, what has Kat said for Andrew? Yeah, you're not going to get a neutral response from me. I love Gerwin Price, so I'm not going to say a bad word about him. He's a world champion. He's a 2-time Grand Slam champion. He's a Grand Prix champion. And he plants in a 180. He's unbelievable, Gerwin Price, and he's the world #1 and world champ for a reason. He can do what he wants. What's the sub like target? The like target will just 30 for the like target, 30 likes, and the subscriber target is to hit 1.6 by the end of the stream, which is 13 subscribers away. So if you are new, please make sure to exactly, they're not over the top though. Like it's celebration. Are people saying the same thing about Adebayor when he celebrated against Arsenal and ran the whole length of the field? No, they're not. So that's what I mean. Is like I'm not going to get into it because we could be here all night talking about it, and hopefully we're sat in the night talking about Gezi Price because if Gerwin Price doesn't make the final, I won't be streaming it. That is a joke, by the way. If James Wade does get to the final, James can't speak. Gerwin Price goes 9-4 up, 7 legs away. But like I said, if Gerwin Price doesn't make the final, I still will stream it. Don't worry. Yeah, they won't talk about Price for 50. No, they'll probably talk about Price forever until he retires. Oh, I just don't get the booing. The booing is ridiculous. Oh, there's no need for it, man. Really. Like... Do you know what? I hate the format of the Grand Slam finals night because you've got... I can't speak. You've got the winner of this will have so much preparation time for the final because this game will finish the latest. The latest I would say is 2:30. So the latest this will finish is 2:30, and the final is on at like 7 o'clock. So that's why. Even Mervyn King is the ultimate he is the definition of miserable, Mervyn King, and even over the years he's had a little. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. James Wade is. I don't even know if James Wade could do anything bad, but Gerwyn Price hits tops to go 10-4 in front. He's throwing for 11-4. Gerwyn Price is playing unbelievable darts at the moment, but you've got to feel for James Wade because he's not playing too good at all. Yes, Gerwyn Price is playing fantastic, but it's got to be two ways in a game. You can't just say he's been fantastic because Wade has also been below average as well. They don't celebrate in golf and rugby as much. Look, right. I don't want to talk about like celebrations and stuff like that. Let's enjoy the darts because we could really take this to a position where I don't want it to go. So let's just quit the talk about it now. I shouldn't have opened my mouth, to be truthfully honest. Let's just put that there basically, because this conversation about celebrating and stuff like that and sports could go the total wrong way, which I don't want it to go. So so let's leave it at that. Because like it's a decent debate, but one I know that if one thing happens, the debate could go a way that I don't want it to go, basically. So we're just gonna cut it there. Let's just admire how good Gerwyn Price is at the moment. If someone could let me know the averages in the chat, actually, because I can't check. And they don't come up on Sky Sports as regular. So good. James Wade wants 96 for a break back. Double 18, 2 darts at it. Double 9. He can't come inside. He has come inside. Double 9. Gerwyn Price wants 74 for a hold of throw and for an 11-4 lead. Treble 18, double 10 is the route. And he's done it. Gerwyn Price doesn't roar there, just the fist bump, but it's an 11-4 lead. Gerwyn Price, if he wins the next session 5-0, he's won the game 16-4, which, look, James Wade is a very good darts player, and I feel sorry for the way this has gone. But look, at the end of the day, there's no room for sympathy in football, is there? So listen to this, guys. This is mental, right? So if Michael Smith wins the semi-final against Peter Wright, he doesn't move anywhere in the rankings. But if he does win the tournament, he goes from 9th up to 6th. So Michael Smith, look, whatever you think about Michael Smith, I think he is basically waiting for a major win. He is waiting for a major win, like a major tournament win, like a Grand Slam, a Worlds, a match play. He's had Premier League even. Well, oh no, I'm not going to say the Premier League is a bloody major. Oh God, I could. Right, you didn't hear me say that, so I don't want the debate on that either. But yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one with Michael Smith because look, he's good enough to win a major. Let's just get that sorted. I don't think we can argue that Michael Smith deserves or has the ability to win a major. He's just going to beat Michael Van Gerwen. I can't remember what the score was. 16-13, was it? He's just going to put a very good Michael Van Gerwen out because Van Gerwen at the moment is playing some decent darts. I quite like the darts Van Gerwen is playing. He could be a potential contender for the Worlds, couldn't he? And I think that ultimately there are some players in the world of darts that you've got to ask yourself, are they good enough? Michael Smith is good enough, but there's just so many good players in the field at the moment. Like, you know, you could make a point for anyone to win a major, I think, in the top 32, which again just shows how good the sport is at the moment. Darts is in a great place. Darts is in a very good place at the moment. And, you know, we've seen the emergence of Fallon Sherrock, the emergence of some... what do you want about Andrew? Oh, I don't know what you're on about, mate. Look, I'm just going to focus on the darts now because I don't want... I'm not being a clown, but... Five legs away, Gerwyn Price. I think his mentality is there, Catboy. No, it's just I don't want to talk about it because I don't want there to be a massive argument in the chat with people talking about, like, you're okay to have a talk about it. I'm not saying don't talk about certain stuff. I'm not bloody Sky Sports telling people what to say, but I just don't want arguments about bloody celebrations and different sports in the chat. I just don't want to. I want to do a darts watch along. That's what I'm here for. Like, I just don't want people arguing. And I was looking at the chat and I was seeing well, no, it's my stream, Andrew. I don't want... look, I'm just going to enjoy the darts because I just don't want any argument. Don't want any argument, so we're not going to talk about it. Good 180 there from Gezi. If he breaks the throw here, it's... look, he breaks, he's 12-4 up. There's... 91 from Gezi. He leaves himself 170. Wade leaves 85. Ball. Oh, Gezi misses the ball. Double 5. He misses. Yeah, when he's in this form, he can... so double 12 for a 12-4 lead. Double 6. Gerwyn Price points at the double 6 to say, you're the reason why I am 4 legs away from a World Grand Slam final. Gerwyn Price, a max here. That's another max from Gerwyn Price. He's piling pressure on James Wade. He's basically kicking a man when he's down at the moment. $97 from Gezi. $100. So Gezi Price will have 6 darts at 178. And look, the game for me is only 48. 58, sorry. So he's got 6 darts at 120. James Wade is limping a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it on screen as well. 20 for tops for a 13-4 lead. And he gets it. Gerwyn Price leads James Wade by 13 legs to 4. There's an 11. There is a 9-leg advantage for Gerwyn Price. 14 legs left. Gerwyn Price is 11 in front. 131 from Gez. He leaves himself 370. $58 there. Yeah, I thought he would win, but this is just remarkable. This is, even if Wade gets a couple of legs, I think he's going to at least win by 10 legs, which is mental. 105 average for Price. So 105 average plays 96. 9 plus 9 on the average. No, averages don't mean everything in darts. Gerwyn Price has pretty much given this leg up, hasn't he? Well, he's not going to say, look, take the leg off me. He's going to fight until it's impossible, of course, until the referee calls game shot. And a 140 leaves himself 56. So he's put pressure on Wade. Tops for James Wade, and he nails it in 1. That leg was a write-off for Gerwyn Price. He was on 196 after 9. But, you know, you've got to fight for every last, every dart. And he starts his hold with a max. Only 41. Massive pressure already, especially if it's another max. He's not going to. 140, though. Only 100. I really want Peter Wright to get to the final. I really want a world number 1 versus world number 2 final. Do you know what? I love darts when it goes that way. World number 2 versus world number 1. I love it. That's why I'm praying that happens. But then again, if Michael Smith does get into the final, I quite like him as well. So 116. He can't take it out, but he can. Oh, he's had a bounce out on treble 19. That is unlucky. That's in the treble 19 as well. It's just unlucky. James Wade with a max will leave 115. 78 then for a 14-5 lead. Oh, that is a great dart from Gerwyn Price. And he leads 14-5. 14-5. Gerwyn Price leads over James Wade. A 9-leg advantage. A 9-leg advantage with 12 legs left to play. 1-2-1 from Gezi. In response to the 50 from Wade. James Wade, he's limping so much, James Wade. An hour into the stream, guys. Please make sure to smash a like on the stream if you are enjoying. Please also to make or to subscribe to the channel. We are aiming to hit 1,600 by the end of this stream. And if you do want to financially support the channel, you can do that by becoming a member or by donating via the super chat. A ton needed for Price. And he went tops. Double 9 for a 14-5, 14-6, sorry. James Wade does get the leg on the ball. 14 legs to 6. The advantage for Gezi Price. Now he leads by 8. I think he just stayed at number 4. Yeah, he stayed at number 4 because Dimitri wasn't at the event and he was the only person that realistically could overtake him. So stays as world number 4. If Gerwyn Price, hang on, let me see here. No, there's no way Peter Wright goes world number 1 now. Because if Gerwyn Price somehow loses this semi-final and doesn't make it to the final, he will have 1.1 million, 1.116 million in the rankings. And if Peter Wright goes on to win it, he will have 1.15 million. So there's no way that what am I saying? There's no way that Peter Wright can go to world number 1. Guys, we're 9 subscribers away from 1.6. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I believe in what we've built here. Have they got the I think they've got the race for the Players' Championship, or no, they haven't. What about the UK Open? They've already got the race for the match play up already. I think I said that yesterday, didn't I? Alan Suter's only $2,000 off the match play for next year. I love looking at like the race for like the match play and the race for the worlds and stuff like that. That's what I love when I look at the rankings and stuff like that. You know, what do certain players need? Obviously, it's pointless doing it at the moment because I've only just seen your comment, Luke. Yeah, I don't think he's limping because Gerwyn Price is throwing. I think he's limping because he wants to get off stage and just, well, either try and come up with a surge or get off stage ASAP. Yeah, if you are new, hit the subscribe button. My leg is really itching. Right, let's have a look. I need to open a tab for the World Championships as well. When is the final qualifiers for the Worlds, guys? Because it says we're waiting for the World Youth Champion, but that is for that's going to be on Sunday, isn't it? Between the semi-finals and finals of the Players' Championship and the PDPA qualifiers. Is that the tour card qualifiers where there's 2 spaces left for the Worlds? Is that what that is? Nitin Kumar has won the Indian qualifier. There are some terrible players that have not terrible, but there are some players that have qualified for the Worlds that you just know are going to get knocked out first round, probably 3-0. That's not me being disrespectful. There are a lot of players that have qualified for the Worlds that realistically haven't had too much contest in qualifying for the Worlds, like Nitin Kumar. No disrespect to India, but the Indian qualifying section is probably not that stacked in terms of quality, is it? It's probably, you know, looking at a 70 average, and that's not being rude. That's probably correct. So yeah, he is under 500. No, he's under 300 away from Michael Van Gerwen, and he's 40 grand ahead of Dimitri. So he's 40 grand in the top 4. You feel, unless someone has a ridiculous run in the Worlds and in the Players' Championship, you feel that he's probably going to end the year as world number 4, which gets him in the Premier League, doesn't it? Guaranteed. Gerwin Price leaves 41 after 9. This is remarkable from Gerwin Price at the moment. 9 double 16 for an 11 data. Instead, he's going 1 tops. And he's missed 2 darts at tops, Gerwin Price. Will come back, of course, for double 10. James Wade miles behind on 204. I was going to say a maximum would put a little bit of pressure there, but 140, little bit of pressure. Double 10, he's probably going to get this first dart. And he does, Gerwin Price. First dart, double 10, and he goes within 1. For James Wade, he has to hold throw and make Gerwin Price throw for it. And it's a 140. If this was me, if I was 15-6 down and definitely going to exit the tournament, I would make him throw on his throw. Don't make any silly mistakes. Hold throw and let him win the game off his own throw rather than having to break you. Because that's even worse. I hope it's Peter Wright, not just because of the first in the world versus second in the world thing, because I think, you know, you can't read too much into that. But I think that Peter Wright and Gerwin Price complement each other so much, like on stage. I think if it's Michael Smith against Gerwin Price, no disrespect to Michael Smith, but in this form, Gerwin Price will annihilate him. I think that you can't be certain on anything these days, but 165 leaves tops after 9 for James Wade. So James Wade is on a 10 data. I told you this is what he had to do. He had to make Gerwin Price throw for it, and he does. James Wade hits tops, and he's saying to Gerwin Price, if you want to win this match, mate, you have to hold your throw. You have to win it on your own throw. You're not breaking my throw. Even though he's broke you about 4 times. But there we are. $140 from Gezi, though. And a 140 from Wade. Look, he's not going to win this match, James Wade. But if he can get a few legs, unless Gezi roars to a 16-7 win, which he easily could. You know, Gerwin Price is the best player in the world. That would be a class game, Iron Force. And a 140 from James leaves 180 not on a finish, which is why Gezi has to leave at least 140, and he can't. $127 from Wade. Wade is on 54 for a break of throw. Gerwin Price leaves 64. 54 for a break of throw for Wade. 2 darts at tops. 1 dart at double 10. And James Wade pins double 10. It's not over just yet. It's 18. It's 15-8. James Wade is now throwing in the next leg. It's not over just yet. I think it's just prolonging the inevitable. Price wins this game for me, but it's just prolonging the inevitable. Can James Wade get a couple more legs on the board to make this a little bit interesting? And Price hits a 140. That's exactly what Gerwin Price needed. He probably needs to win this leg, to be fair, because he probably wants to get off stage and prepare for the final. Because realistically, Wade knows he's not going to win this game, but Price wants to win this game as soon as possible. Because if this goes 16-13, 16-12, 16-10, something like that, Gerwin Price is going to be a bit annoyed. He's had a chance to get rid of Wade a few times now. He's had chances to get rid of James Wade, and he's going to be annoyed if this continues to go on a little bit longer. $140 leaves himself 94. So 94 for Wade for a holder throw. 54 to leave tops. James Wade has left tops for a holder throw to go 15-9. I'll tell you what, it's getting interesting. He goes six legs away from Price if he nails this. Double 20 still. And it's a good guy, James Wade. Maybe there is some sort of surge from James Wade, but look, Gerwin Price is 1 leg away. Wade is 7 legs away. Wade has to win the next 7 legs to win this. I just don't see Gerwin Price not winning at least one of the next 7 legs. But then again, you never know. You know, this would probably be one of the biggest comebacks in a long time that I've seen anyway. I remember the Darren Webster one against Van Gogh, and that was insane. Mervyn King against James Wade, that was also massive. Someone else is going to say another one in the chat now, but I just can't think off the top of my head of massive comebacks. Like, we're talking on the brink of defeat. I don't want 5-0 down and then wins the game like 11-10, because that's not a comeback really, is it? I'm talking on the brink of defeat and then the opponent has clawed it all the way back and won. Like, if James Wade does... he's not going to, because Gerwin Price is on 184. $105 to leave 79. One of his favourite shots, the 2 darts combinations. But look, we're talking about a potential comeback. Gerwin Price is on 79. He's probably going to have 6 darts at it as well. So 19 tops. Well, 20 tops. He's hit the 20 tops. Gerwin Price is into the final. He beats James Wade by 16 legs to 9. I think Gezi is going to be a bit annoyed with how long it's lasted. I think he's going to be a bit annoyed, Gerwin Price, with how long that game lasted. He probably could have finished that game a lot sooner than what he did. Look, James Wade is a fantastic player, but I think Gerwin Price is going to be thinking, look, I should have finished that 16-7, 16-8, 16-6, 16-7. And he's let him have two or three more legs in the match. And, you know, it's just a longer bit that he's had to wait on stage. But look, when you're a professional, you don't think of that. I'm just thinking of it to what I would think. But look, Gerwin Price has won a world championship. He's won this event 2 times. He's won the Grand Prix. He's won a lot of things. For me to turn around and say he doesn't know what he's on about would be a joke, basically. Big game next between Peter Wright and Michael Smith. Quite looking forward to this one. Could be a different game to that one. That game was more methodical. from Wade against a resolute performance from Price, and a fantastic performance from Price, I should say. But this one's going to be a little bit different, I imagine. I can't. The thing is, I can't pin it to why it's going to be different. I just think this one will be a bit different. Peter Wright against Michael Smith. Right, what time is game on? What time is game on? 2:45. Right. So 20 minutes is the scheduled time. Of course, it can easily change. Get your predictions in, of course, for Peter Wright against Michael Smith. Look, Peter Wright will slow Smith down, could be key. Yeah, Michael Smith, like that's what I said. This game could be so much different to that game that we've just watched. I do actually want to listen to the Price interview and see what he says, because I want to know if what I'm thinking and what maybe some of you are thinking about that game for Price might actually be on his mind. Because I think that I think Gezi Price might be a little bit annoyed that with how long that game has gone on. Look, he might not be. He might come back and say, "Look, I deserve to win," basically, or something like that. And I put my hands up and say, "Look, you're a world champ. You're number one in the world. Don't listen to me." But maybe that does cross his mind. I'm not too sure. Sean, stop being an idiot. I know you can hear me, so I'm not even going to listen to it. I'll tell you what, I love it in darts or in any seeded tournament, any seeded semis of the slam, mate. You take the win and move on to tonight. Yeah, but you know, it can surely, like, there's got to be something in the back of the mind though, Luke, mate, that's making him think, well, look, it should have been finished sooner than what it was. Look, he's a world champ, and he's won quite a lot of things for me to determine what he should be thinking. But you know, in the back of my mind, that's what I would be thinking. Anyway, let's listen to what he says. Yeah, he was just. I'll tell you what he says in his interview in a minute. I will listen to your comments in a minute. I just need to listen to what Gezi is saying. I'm going to start doing that, listen to what the players are saying, and then feeding it back to you guys. So a few pointers from what he said. He said James Wade was not on it at all. He was in the game. He was always waiting for James Wade to kick into gear, for something to happen for James for Gazzy to have to, rethink his performance and push on further because Wade was testing him. He said that never came. He said he was a bit annoyed that it was only a 7-leg gap when it should have been a lot more because of how poor James was today, and it wasn't like him. And then the last question they asked was, have you got any preference for the final? And he says, I've played Peter in the final before, and I've beat him. I've never played Michael in the final before. He's due a major win as well. And I don't want to be the one that loses in Michael Smith's first major televised win. So he would rather face Peter Wright. So that's basically all Gerwyn Price said, to be truthfully honest. I think Wright wins this. I genuinely think the slowing down of the game, the mentality of the game in Wright's favour wins the game. Look, Michael Smith's a good player, but I think it was Catboy said early on in the game, wonder what Michael Smith's mentality is. It all depends what his mentality is. If he wins the first few legs or something like that, or is fantastic in the first few legs and loses legs to brilliance from Peter Wright, then you can potentially put him up there as a potential to get through Peter Wright. And look, whoever plays Gerwyn Price is going to have to up their game from the tournament, because at the moment Price is in unbelievable form. And he said it. He said semi-finals and final is where I start to play, and that's dangerous because he was excellent in that game. Shut up and dance with me. Also, for the Players' Championship, because there's only one game on the main stage, what I'm going to do is I'll watch the second game on... I'll get the live scores for the other games around the board so I can keep you updated whilst also following the main game on stage, if that makes sense, because the Players' Championship, the UK Open, they're both mental tournaments to cover watch-alongs for. The UK Open, I can't wait to do a watch-along for that. I'll probably do... well, I'm going to try and do as many major tournament watch-alongs as I can. It was sort of a risk for doing the Grand Slam. I was thinking about it, and I said to a few of my mates, what happens if I do a watch along for the Grand Slam and 0 people join? No, it's not about how many people join. I'll do it if 2 people was watching, but I have a fearing that nobody would watch it, and I would be and the thing is, if it got to like an hour or something and nobody joined in the entire time, then I probably would think, right, this is not working, and end it there. But the fact that you guys have had so good support of these watch-alongs is brilliant. But yeah, so I was fearing that once I'd done it, I was like, there's a chance. I don't know whether it'll happen, but there's a chance that no one joins. And that's what was like, I was like, well, let's just do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I know that it won't work then, but it's worked fantastically. So we go again. I'm going to be a bit sad when the final is on tonight, because I've enjoyed these streams with you guys. Yes, I missed the one Tuesday, but I was at Wales, Belgium. I couldn't turn that down. And I don't regret doing that decision either, because that Wales, Belgium game was unreal. But yeah, we'll be back Friday night. So look, or Friday afternoon, I should say, because there's an afternoon session in there. So look, I think if Michael Smith gets over the line against Peter, I actually fancy him potentially for the final, because he's knocked out some good players. He's knocked out Rob Cross. Michael Van Gogh, and then he would have knocked out Peter Wright. You can't sniff at Michael Smith at the moment. What he's doing is going under the radar because he has such a bad record at major tournaments, and it's massively going under the radar, isn't it? Yes, it is, Evan. I will be posting as well on my community tab the analytics from this tournament. So I'll say from the start of the tournament, I've gained so many subscribers, so many views, and this, and basically thank you all. So make sure you check that out in the on the community tab later on. That'll be after the final, so I'll work it all out, and then we will, and then I want to put an appreciation post because for a first tournament, the watch-alongs have been good so far. And we've not had a lot of people come on and say like, "Oh, where's the darts?" They're happy to listen to a watch-along, listen to me talking about it. And most people are watching the darts at the same time as me anyway, so they are watching it with me. It's like they're sat here watching it. But yeah, big game this. Surely it must have been about 40, 50 hours of streaming, surely. That is just mental in itself, but it's paid off. It has paid off, so I don't regret it at all. Peter Wright wants 62 for a holder throw. And he gets it. Peter Wright holds the throw. Hold and breaks are not that pivotal early on in the game, especially best of 31 legs. I reckon once you start getting into like leg 6, leg 7, that's when I think breaks are important. But look, I mean, if you go 5-0 up with 2 or 3 breaks a throw, then you know that's a bit different. But if it's like 1 break a throw or something in the first session, then excuse me, it's irrelevant, really, in my opinion, anyway. $405 away from 2K subscribers. Mental. Peter Wright wants 81 for a holder throw. It would only be the first breaker throw, sorry. It would only be the first breaker throw, but it would be a start. Ball. And he misses ball. 68. And he misses 2 darts at double 10, Michael Smith. Peter Wright will come back probably for 2 darts at double 8. It will be 2 darts for double 8. And he will need a dart at double 4. Michael Smith wants double 10 for an elongated holder throw, and he gets the holder throw. Might have been a long leg of darts, but Michael Smith won't care because he's won the leg. Peter Wright starts leg 3 with a max. We are 5 subscribers away from the subscriber target by the end of this stream. And we are also, let me have a look. We're also 9 likes away from the like target of 30 likes as well. So if you connect both of that, be much appreciated. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, guys. We are 5 away from 1.6k. And let me know as well if you just subscribed, so I can so I can thank you in the chat. Yeah, I'm Evan's commentator. That's great. And then there's no lagging on this TV downstairs as well. Watch, I say that now and it lags. But no, there hasn't been any lag so far. Great, 180 there to leave 96. Should Peter Wright not take 91? You'd expect Peter to take 91. $75. Michael Smith wants 96. Oh, that's a brilliant visit from Michael Smith. 20, double 19 for a breaker throw in leg 3. 96 with 2 double 19s. So now Michael Smith is in massive advantage for this first session. And hits another, and I thought it was a max. It is only a 140. I did think it was a max. $45. One, two, two. Peter Wright is miles behind on, I'll clarify what. He's miles behind on 303. I was going to say 403, but he still had 3 darts in hand. Michael Smith wants 142. Treble 17, tops! That would have been sensational. He's already taken out 96 with 2 double 19s. He nearly took out 142 with treble 17, tops. 3 darts at tops for a holder throw. Michael Smith will not go into the break. Losing. Michael Smith will not go into the break. Losing. The throw is so smooth from Michael Smith as well. It would be fantastic to see him win it. But, like I said, in a final, him versus Gerwyn Price, I wanted Michael Smith or Rob Cross to win the tournament. But if you're in the final against Gezi, I'm sorry, but you can't. I have no feelings for you to beat Gezi Price, sorry. What a max that is from Michael Smith. Leaves himself 264. $100 leaves 164. Peter Wright is on 303. He's going to need a big shot here, Peter, to get within distance of Michael Smith. He's not going to get it. So 164 then, 6 darts at it. Is he going to need 6 darts? Hits 100, hits a ton. In this form, Evan, I'd kind of disagree, to be honest. I think Michael Smith is going to give Gezi a hell of a game, should it be Michael Smith. He's been fantastic this week. Tops. Oh, and he misses a dart at tops. It doesn't matter. He will be back for double 10, no matter what. A 140 from Peter to... It feels so cold in this house. Right, in a minute, I'm going to put the heating on. It's bloody freezing. Double 5. And he's missed 3 darts at a double. This is a big moment. Michael Smith. A lot of people talk about the mentality of Michael Smith. Does he have the mental ability to win these big events? And he is back because Peter Wright messes on. Peter Wright is having an awful game at the moment. Double 5. Double two. Michael Smith pins more wide darts at a double. Michael Smith, over the years, has had chances to win tournaments. And Peter Wright gets 41 in 2 darts. It puts a little bit of pressure on Michael Smith. Yeah, but Smith hasn't won a tournament as big as this, and he's up against the world number 1. I get that. Right, I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. I need to turn the heating on. It's bloody freezing. I'll be back in literally like 20 seconds. Freezing my bloody tits off. There we go, that's better. Bloody hell, hopefully it gets a bit warmer in here. Get a bloody jumper on. Jumper Watchalong. I'm joking. Right. Right, Mike Smith. Right, let's evaluate the first session then. So Mike Smith will have the darts in leg 6. Holds through that and it's 4-2. Breaks, he's got a double break. He needs, to be fair, Peter Wright needs to break him twice, to be truthfully honest. I genuinely think Peter Wright needs 2 breaks of throw in this match to win. I just don't think he wins it off. Because then if he only breaks once, then you're asking the question, can he hold his throw throughout the game? I'm not too sure. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. We're 5 subscribers away, guys. So if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please make sure to do that. We are on the road to 2K subscribers. Nearly, well, not nearly there, but just over 200, just over 400 away from it. Yeah, a 4-1 lead. I know it sounds stupid, but a 4-1 lead is, it just gives you that extra bit of breathing space. Like, you're going to get breathing space at 3-2 because you're in front, but 4-1, it gives you 3 legs in hand should you have a bad leg. Because now, if he has a bad leg and Peter Wright breaks him, then he's in all sorts of trouble, isn't he? Which is why that's actually a very good point, Iron Force. Michael Smith has played the world number 3, the world number 2, and potentially the world number 1. That is unbelievable. The top 3 in the world, Michael Smith has played. He's probably had the hardest route to the final. Should he get to the final, of course. That's actually mental. I didn't even think of that, Iron Force. World number 3, world number 2, and world number 1. Jeez. That's all I've got to say is jeez. If you do like football as well, guys, I will be doing football watch-alongs next week. I'll be doing a watch-along for Man United versus Villarreal, then Newport versus Crawley. They're the only ones I'm going to be doing next week, and then back to the darts on Friday night. Excuse me. Good max there from Peter Wright. Well, there's 26 legs of darts left in this game. Michael Smith needs to win 13 moments. That's all. When you say it like that, it sounds so easy. 13 moments in a match he needs to win. Not leg. Don't call them legs of darts. 13 moments. He has to produce 13 moments of either brilliance or composure. Whatever it is, 13 legs away. Peter Wright, 14 legs away. And that's the way you've got to look at it. You've got to look at it as, if I hold throw, if Michael Smith holds throw for the rest of the match, he's won. But the problem for Michael Smith, I feel so annoyed, Evan, but that is actually true. People laughing at United is true, and it's not even like it's not even undeserved either, is it? Really, let's be honest. A big break of throw here for Michael Smith, for Peter Wright. Sorry, tops. That's brilliant darts from Peter Wright. Michael Smith had the chance of a double break. And now we are back on throw. Big, big, big moment in the match. Is this the mentality defer that people will on about Michael Smith? They say, has he got the bottle to, dispatch in winning a semi-final/final? I said he has. I said he has got the bottle to do it, but he had a chance of a double break, and now it's a level game. Back on throw again. So, and Peter Wright looks like he's coming into form as well. Nice 140 from Peter. Yeah, it's football is starting to give me depression, and look, people laugh at depression. I don't want to get into that bloody debate because again, we could drift away from what I want to be talking about. But Manchester United have actually gave me depression watching them this season, and I know it's still going to be the same on Tuesday night with Carrick and Fletcher. I just know it because it's two clowns trying to fit into the job. But look, we're not going to talk about that. 80 scored, and he brings the ball into the play. Brings the ball into the play to leave 96. Even at maximum for Van Gogh, for Michael Smith, doesn't bring him within touching distance. 96 for a holder throw. It could have been so different for. It could have been so different for Michael Smith. Unless he hits the ball. Oh, Michael Smith! That is a brilliant finish. He left himself 170, and Michael Smith pins the 170. I said he's under the cosh should Peter Wright get the throw here, and Michael Smith bangs in the big fish. Peter Wright was left on tops, and Michael Smith says no thank you, and he nails the big fish. Massive, massive leg of darts, that. A 140 from Mike Smith. I'll tell you what, Michael Smith is coming back into the game again. He's dipping in and out of the game at the moment, I think, Michael Smith. He's up here, he's in the game, then he's dropping out of the game, and he's dropping back in, but he's not trailed since leg one. Yes, Iron Falls has put the fish in the chat there. We are going to start doing some stuff for memberships as well, guys. So if you do want to become a member of the channel, then of course do that by hitting the join button. If you just want to donate via the super chat, it is the $sign, either the left or right. I can't remember where it is. It's always difficult when you're trying to explain it. because obviously it's reflection, isn't it? So I'm pointing this way, but actually on your screen it's going that way. So wherever the join button is, hit it. Tops. Michael Smith misses tops for the 118. Can Peter Wright nail the 170? No, he can't. I'll tell you what, 2 170 finishes in a row would have just been unbelievable. And Michael Smith holds throw, leads Peter Wright by 2 legs, 5 legs to 3. We know Peter Wright, like I've said this about Peter Wright for years before even doing YouTube, that Peter Wright will always find a way. Yeah, Man United and Liverpool fans argue away as Chelsea win the league at a canter. Sad times. Yeah, the final, excuse me, the final is tonight from 7. Well, I don't know what time it'll be. I would say from 7 o'clock, but I don't know what time I'm going to go live for that final, because I don't know what time it'll be on. I don't want to go live at 7 o'clock and then the final's on at like 7:30. So I'm not too sure yet. Big max there from Michael Smith. Leaves himself 181. Peter Wright is on 261. He's not going to be on a finish. Well, he could if he hits a 140. And he's hit 130 to leave 131. $64 from Mike Smith. Peter Wright wants 131 for the hold. I don't know. Treble 17. 117 for a breaker throw from Mike Smith. So Peter Wright will have 3 darts at tops for a holder throw. Double 10. Double 10 for Peter. Peter Wright nails double 10. 5-4. This could be a game that goes the distance. So what time do you reckon I should go live, guys, for the final tonight? Look, the program is probably going to start at 7, or I can guarantee that it will start at 7, but I don't know what time roughly to go live. I don't know if to just go live the same time that I've always gone live at 7:05 or a bit later. I don't know if the final's going to start straight away, so not too sure, to be honest. Probably still go live at 7:05, actually, to be fair. $140 from Peter. This is a big leg of darts because Mike Smith, you feel that Mike Smith needs to get this 10th leg. If this goes 5-5 after the second session, Mike Smith will feel a bit annoyed, I think, and rightly so, because he's... Look, 9 legs of darts so far. I think Michael Smith should, in my opinion, should at least be 6-3 up. It shouldn't be 1 leg away, potentially a level game after 10, realistically. $109 for Peter Wright. And he misses treble 19. So Mike Smith is back for 108. Peter Wright had a chance at 109. Michael Smith has a chance at 108 now. Treble 17, single 17 for tops. And misses tops by... I said that, Catboy. I said the winner of Price Clayton will win the tournament. Tops for Wright. Double 10. He misses. Michael Smith might have got away with this. 3 darts at tops. Double 10. Mike Smith is getting away with this. Mike Smith is slowly getting away with this. He's had chances. Peter Wright has had chances to take this to a level game. And Peter Wright, realistically, he shouldn't be 6-4 up after the second break. This should be 7-3. Peter Wright, Mike Smith should have hit double 10 in leg 5, was it? I think it was leg 5. Should still be well, it should be 4 legs to the good, but it's not. I've been watching darts for a long time, so I remember when my first ever time of watching darts, I didn't have a clue what was going on. Like, obviously, I knew that the format to get from 501 down to 0 to win the leg. I knew that, but like when they were saying, basically when you get to this time of the year, everyone will talk about defending money, ranking points, ranking money, and stuff like that. So when that was happening, when I was watching the Worlds 6-7 years ago, they were saying he needs to defend this much money. This needs to happen. And I was like, oh my God, I have no idea what they're on about defending money and keeping his tour card. And now I can pretty much, well, obviously I have to get the live order of merit up to see how much people are on, but I can realistically tell you how much a certain player needs to get in any given event to keep their tour card towards the end of the year, like the Players' Championship and the Worlds. The Worlds basically defies everything, though, doesn't it? Realistically, there's so much prize money in the Worlds. You get $7,500 for just qualifying for the Worlds. So basically, for the likes of Fallon Sherrick, Lisa Ashton, they've got $7,500 in their pocket to start off with without even throwing a dart. How mental is that? When was what, Evan? Oh, do you know what, guys? I am absolutely buzzing for my cooked dinner. I love a cooked dinner on a Sunday. Nothing beats. I don't understand people that don't have a cooked dinner on a Sunday. I just don't understand it. Like, people have curries and stuff like that on a Sunday. I'm like, what are you doing? For me, that's a poor life choice. But a Sunday has got to be a roast dinner day. Has to be. This is a massive leg 11. When I started watching darts, 2012, I think it was. No, it was 2011. Hang on, let me have a look. I think it was the 2011 World Championships or going into 2012. So let me have a look. I just want to see the tournament first of all. Let me have a look. Yeah, the 2012 World Championships. When the one that Adrian Lewis beat Hamilton in the final. Yeah, that's when I started watching it. Yeah, the Hamilton one. I seen the final for the Anderson one. Michael Smith is a lucky man to be 6-4 up because Peter Wright has missed chances. A big 180 there from Michael Smith. Both have hit a max and a 140 in this leg. We're 4 subscribers away from 1.6k, guys. Let's continue to hit the subscribe button. Let's hit it before the end of the semi-finals. And then I have no idea what the target is going to be by the end of the evening stream. I might go 1,620, something like that. Tops for Peter Wright off 82. Peter Wright holds the throw. As long as Michael Smith holds, he's fine. There's been some classic games of darts, mind, over the years, hasn't there? One of my favourites has to be... Look, I absolutely love Gerwyn Price. So, for me, it has to be that Grand Slam against Gary Anderson. The first Welsh winner of a major. Not just that, I thought Phil Taylor's last ever match play was good against Peter Wright. Annihilated Peter Wright in that final. The match play final between Anderson and Sulovic. The match play quarter final between Anderson and Cullen. The Rob Cross final in the match play against Michael Smith. Thought that was a good game. Any game that Phil Taylor played was a good game, to be fair. Michael Smith bangs in a 180 to leave himself 108 on the Smith throw. This is a pivotal. Lewis van Gerwen in the 2013 Worlds. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a game that was. Because that was Adrian Lewis going for 3 world championships in a row. And double 16 misses for a 108. Double 10 for Michael Smith. Has to hold his throw. Double 10. Double 5. He's come inside and he pings double 5. Good for Michael Smith. He's put in the little bit of advantage between him and Peter Wright. And it's just enough. After this, the next break, I am going to have to go for a quick toilet break. It'll be the last break of the stream that I go for after that. Because then we will go to the finish of the semi-finals. Ton 40 from Mike Smith to start the leg, following 94 from Peter Wright. Follows his 94 up with a ton. I was going to say 140, but Mike Smith then only 100. You think Michael Smith throws 2 throw to be able to get any sort of like composure, but it's so I can't say the word rhythmic. Is that the way you say it? Rhythmic. It's so rhythmic and controlled that it's literally the same action every single time, and it's so quick. He just knows. I think if he started to play slow, I think it wouldn't suit him. I think he would struggle massively if his game slowed down, because it suits the way he plays. Pick up that throw, pick up that throw, pick up that throw. So sustained, and it's so like the same. Repetitive. We have hit 2 hours of the stream, guys. So if you are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure to drop us a like. We are aiming for 30 likes on this stream. And if you are not subscribed, and if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Everyone is welcome to the stream. And Peter Wright pings double 16 for a 108 checkout. He had a chance of it in the previous leg. He takes it in this one to take the 13th leg to go within 1 Michael Smith again has to hold. Nah, 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 nah. Peter Wright. I knew this was going to happen. The fans will get, no matter who, like when someone hits a big checkout or a big finish, checkout and finish are the same, a big score or a big finish, they'll get behind that person. If Peter Wright keeps another 180 from Mike Smith, but if Peter Wright stays in the leg and he leaves like a 148 or something like that and he pings it, the fans are going to, push on him. Treble five. 50 from Peter. And he does this with his hands when he throws. And only 58 from Mike Smith. Just don't want to go to work. I want to stay here. Drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. 140 from Peter. Mike Smith wants 167 for the hold. $59. If Peter Wright can leave something handy here to put a little bit of pressure on this 108 from Mike Smith. Peter Wright took 108 in the last leg. He's left 74. Michael Smith potentially has to take this 108. Treble 17. Single 17 for tops. Brilliant darts. Brilliant darts from Michael Smith. Treble 17. Single 17. Tops. It's an 8-6 lead. He won't, or he will go into the next break in front. That's a big maximum. A huge maximum from Peter Wright. Peter Wright needs to go into this break one behind. Because then if he breaks the Michael Smith throw, we're back on throw again at 8 apiece. Big moment. One, 3, 4. $97. Peter Wright on the 128. Travel. And he's going to leave. That's sensible. There's no need to take out the 128 in 3 darts if you can't. Or if you don't fancy it. Set it up. Because Michael Smith is on 296. And he's left double 16. So Peter Wright will be back for double 16 for a holder throw. And to go into the break 8-7 down rather than 9-6 down. And Peter Wright pings double 16. We're going to go into the third break with only one leg between it in the match. Peter Wright 7, Michael Smith 8. I'll be back in literally like 1 minute. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break, the last break of the stream. So I'll see you guys in literally like a minute or two. And then we will go for the conclusion of the game. Get your predictions in on how you think this game is going to go, and I'll read them when I get back. Right, I'm back. Let's see what some of you said. Tight match as expected, says Iron Force. Evans gone, 16-13 Smith. I've got something to eat because I'm absolutely starving and I cannot wait until after the stream for my cooked dinner. So bear with me. I will just have to eat this on stream because that's why I don't have too much when I'm on stream. So I don't want to be eating too much on stream. So I'll have like a pack of crisps or a chocolate bar or something like that. I said this game was going to be a lot tighter than the first one, didn't I? I'm glad there's been one. I'm glad there's been one tight semi-final and one not tight semi-final because for both of them to be a bit tight, it would give an obvious. It wouldn't give an obvious favourite for the final. Where at the moment the obvious favourite for the final is Gerwin Price, but that could all change with how one of these two play. $140 from Peter. What can Michael Smith reply with? Like I said, I'm glad that I'm having my cooked dinner after this because it'll mean that I won't have to eat too much during the evening session because I would have had something to eat because I'm absolutely starving at the moment. Only 56 from Michael Smith. That is all finished as well. Hit the subscribe button as well, guys. We're 4 away from the target. 194 Michael Smith is on. This is on the Smith throw. It's double 8 for a break of throw. Double 8 again for a break of throw. That is a huge break of throw. In fact, we are back on throw. Michael Smith must be thinking deja vu to all the times in major tournaments where he's had chances in semi-finals and finals and they've slipped away from him. Could this be another one of those moments where a place in the Grand Slam final is slipping away from him? And in fact, he's actually playing good darts. That's the thing. What is the average? Good times never seem so good. So good. So good. 97 average for... Yeah, 97 average plays 95 average. I mean, it's a good quality game. It's just Michael Smith has missed so many chances to put Peter Wright further behind. Well, he would be an extra 2 legs in front. So this would be 10-8. No, this would be 10... This would be 10-6. 10-6 or 10-7 this would be if Michael Smith wins that first session 4-1. I I didn't tell you actually. It was Evan that told us really how he thought that was going to be a major impact on the game. I knew it was going to have an impact, but right, double 14 for a breaker throw for Mike Smith. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. That's a very good shot there from Michael Smith on the double 14 against all the pressure. Michael Smith pins the double 14 after two wayward darts on the wire. And Michael Smith replies to breaking the throw with a 180 on throw. Right, he needs to hold this throw. He's on a 9. He's on a 9. If he... 3 perfect darts, 4 perfect darts, he only goes 4 into the 9. Look, at the start of the tournament, on day 1, someone asked me, are we going to see a 9 in this tournament? And I said, there's the players and they've got the ability to do it. I didn't say yes or no. I'm still not going to say yes or no because I don't want to look like an idiot if I get it wrong. To be truthfully honest, I don't want to put my reputation on the line, so I'm going to say I'm not too sure. I will say though, for the Worlds, we will have a 9. I sense there will be a 9 in the Worlds. Watch now, we won't see one. Peter Wright is miles behind. Double 18 for a 10-8 lead. Double 18. Oh, he's missed 3 darts. It doesn't matter. Peter Wright is miles behind on 243. There's the 3. And finally, he pings double 18. There's the 2-leg advantage that he needed. I'm not answering that Iron Force because I don't want to get it wrong. Look, Gerwyn Price is capable of a 9. Peter Wright is capable of a 9. Michael Smith is capable of a 9. Michael Smith has hit 3 perfect darts there. Michael Smith has hit 3 perfect darts. Can he go 4, 5, 6 perfect darts for Michael Smith? Michael Smith has gone 6 perfect darts. I'll sort the lighting out in a minute, actually. Oh, and he's missed it. Michael Smith went 6 perfect darts. After this leg, I will shut the curtains. No, the only reason why I'm not scared to make a call, Luke, but the thing is, it's my first ever watch along of a tournament, and I don't want to get a wrong prediction on the first one. Double 9. Michael Smith breaks Peter Wright to go 11-8 up. That could be the moment. That could be a moment. Michael Smith. Right, I'm just going to shut the curtains. Bear with me. Right, there we go. This, realistically, right, he's got to win one soon. The amount of finals Michael Smith has got to, by the law of averages, he's got to win one soon. He's been in the Premier League final, the Michael Smith 1-2-1 on double 18, and he bridges a 4-leg lead over the former champion of the world, Peter Wright. And he is 4 legs away from the final. Michael Smith has been in the Premier League final, the match play final, the world final. I need to bloody sort this lighting out. Bear with me. What is it doing this for now? This is a whole industry built on getting sports calls wrong. It's called gambling, lol. Right, okay, I'll say no then. I will say no. Right, I finished eating that now. We've got 11 more legs of darts. Michael Smith needs to win 4 out of the 11 legs of darts, and he is into the World Grand Slam of Darts final. The funny thing is, he doesn't actually go up anywhere in the rankings should he win this game, which is quite crazy. He has to win the tournament outright to actually gain any place on his ranking. Of course, he's gaining money on his ranking. Of course he is. But to gain any sort of position change, any ranking change or movement in his ranking, he's going to have to win it. Don't see him winning it, to be honest. I really don't. Can we just take a moment to realise that we've got the top 2 players in the world, both on over £1 million in prize money. That is ridiculous. Both, it's obviously because they've won the last 2. They won the last 2 world championships. But Peter Wright's world championship gets taken off the rankings this year, doesn't it? When does it get taken off then? Does it get taken off at the start of the Worlds, or does it get taken off after the Worlds? I'm sure it should get taken off before the World starts, and then if he was to win it, it goes straight back onto his ranking. I'm not too sure. I understand that, like, defending money and ranking money and stuff like that, but there's sometimes little bits of it that I'm a bit unsure about, or that I know I know slightly, but not fully. After, so he's defending 500 grand from winning it 2 years ago. So does that mean if he gets to a semi-final, I can't remember, say for example, the semi-final is 400 grand. It's not, but just for an example. So if he gets to the semi-finals, does that mean he loses 100 grand off his ranking money because he's not got the 500 grand he did 2 years ago? Leg 21, massive leg. Michael Smith could go 5 legs in front, or Peter Wright could go... Yeah. I think you mean Q school. A school. Just go into a random school and ask them who they think is going to lose the tour card. Pick 20 names out of a hat, lads, of who's going to lose their tour card at the end of the year. But I knew what you meant. I'm just trying to add a little bit of comedy to it, even though I'm a crap comedian. 5 likes away from the like target of 30. 4 subscribers away from the subscriber target of 1.6. So we can hit it. We can. Ball. Oh, Peter Wright bangs the 170. Michael Smith was left on 90. And Peter Wright bangs the big fish. The big fish was in the pond and it's been reeled out by snakebite after previously being reeled. Excuse me, that was disgusting. After previously being reeled out by Michael Smith. This is incredible. Another max from Peter Wright. And I know he was 4. I know this is only for 3 legs, for 2 legs difference at 12-10. But then he is on the net. He is throwing in the next leg. So Peter Wright could turn this around. It's not a million miles away from doing it either, to be truthfully honest. $180. Wonder who the referee is going to be for the final. Oh, back-to-back 180s. Peter Wright wants 8 for the break of throw. In leg 22. And he gets it. Peter Wright breaks the Michael Smith throw. '23rd leg. Another pivotal moment. And this is what I mean. The crowd are massively on the side of Peter Wright now. And Peter Wright starts the leg with a maximum. Could Peter Wright be turning on the power? And Michael Smith replies with a max. Back-to-back maximums in this leg. The first match was Gezi Price in comfortable style beating James Wade 16-9, was it? The scoreline doesn't suggest that the game, though, Yankee, mate. It was a 16-9 win for Gerwin, but it should have been like 16-6. It was that dominant from Price. Wade managed to get hold of managed to get hold of a couple of legs towards the end of the match when Price was getting a bit annoyed. 18. Peter Wright is on a match. Peter Wright was 8-12 behind. He is now within 1. Peter Wright has won 3 legs on the spin against Bully Boy. Peter Wright. How many 180s have we been had in this match? Let me have a look. If you love the darts, sit down. Because I can't stand up because 180s. 24 180s in this match. 24. Mental. Absolutely mental. The final is in the evening as well, guys. you know, some people might think it's after this game. The final is on at 7, or will be live from 7 p.m. So I'm presuming you'll want to take a break and something like that. Probably have 3 hours break between the end of this and the final. So a 140 leaves 60. Whether he gets a dart at 60, I don't know. 60 for 28. Michael Smith misses big darts at double 14. Snakey will have a dart at tops. We'll have 2 darts at tops. And Peter Wright has levelled the game up. He has won the last 4 legs on the spin. And we have a level game at 12 legs apiece. The best of 7. Best of 7 now. A nice short format. First to 4. Peter Wright. Peter Wright. This genuinely could go down as one of the great games in World Darts history. We've had 24 maximums. The record in the Grand Slam is 32. I've never heard of that song, Iron Force. I might have to check that out later. 98 and 97. From leg 21, Peter Wright is averaging 123. From leg 21 onwards, 123. 99 plays 98. 100 plays 98 average at the moment. Peter's averaging 100. Smith is averaging 98. Set this up nicely. He's on 216. You want to set this up nicely. Maybe bring the 16 into play. $94 for Peter Wright to take the lead. Treble 14. Double top. Oh, Peter has missed tops. Peter has missed tops to lead the match. 76. Double 18. Michael Smith misses more darts. This is nervous. Tops for Peter Wright. Peter Wright takes the lead. Peter Wright has won 5 legs on the spin. And he leads Michael Smith by 13 legs to 12. Don't forget, at the 4th break, it was 12-8 to Michael Smith. It is now 13-12 to Peter Wright. The first time Peter Wright has led in the match since leg 1. 25th leg is the first time that Peter Wright has led for 24 legs of darts. Peter Wright said he would win the match play. He won it. Peter Wright said he will win the Grand Slam. He is 3 legs away from the final. Yeah, very soon, Vexy, mate. Very, very soon. Actually, why don't I turn the light on? There we go. Problem solved. The lighting's bad. Just chuck the light on. I don't know why I didn't think of that, to be truthfully honest. The thing is with Peter Wright, you cannot... The way you beat Peter Wright is you have to put him that far behind because he will come back. He's like a boomerang. You've got to throw it miles away unless it will, and otherwise it'll come back and hit you in the face. If you just throw it five yards away, it's going to come back and smack you in the face. This holder throw from Michael Smith is massive. This holder throw from Michael Smith that Michael Smith is about to potentially hold is huge. Needs tops. Double 10. Michael Smith has missed more match darts. Not match darts, more leg darts. Peter Wright for tops. This is Peter Wright at its finest. Peter Wright has won 6 legs on the spin. He was 12-8 down. Now Peter Wright leads 14-12. Peter Wright, 4 perfect darts, 5 perfect darts, 6 perfect darts from Peter Wright. Are we going to see the 9-darter? Michael Smith is miles behind. For a man that was 4 legs in front, he could be going 3 legs behind. Treble 19 needed. Boo. Yep, Luke. Because let's be honest, in terms of raw talent, Michael Smith is better than Peter Wright, without a shadow of a doubt. Double 16 for Peter Wright. Peter Wright is 1 leg away from the final. Peter Wright has won 7 legs on the spin. This sort of stuff shouldn't go unnoticed. 7 legs on the spin for Peter Wright. We are 1 leg away from seeing the world number 1 take on the world number 2 in the Grand Slam final. Oh, guys, I love it. I love it when it happens. World number 1 playing world number 2. I love it. I absolutely love it when things like this happen. The current number 1 in the world against the current number 2 in the world. Love it. And it's going to happen. I reckon, right, because Luke said earlier, you may as well just predict stuff. I'm saying 16-15 in the final. I'm not sure who to yet. I'm going to have a little think about it. But I'm saying 16-15 in the final, last leg decider. I think it's going all the way. Unless one of them turns up and annihilates the other, which can easily happen, of course. Peter Wright hits a maximum. He leaves 167. Michael Smith has to put him under pressure. 77. $139. Peter Wright is double 14 away from a 16-12 lead. Double 14. Peter Wright has pulled one of the most remarkable comebacks around in the Grand Slam of Darts. Peter Wright at the 4th break was 8-12 down, or 12-8 down against Michael Smith. He has won 8 legs on the spin. to get into the Grand Slam final, where he will play Gezi Price. World number 1, Gerwyn Price, will take on world number 2, Peter Wright, for the Grand Slam of Darts trophy. Oh my God, that is just mental. What a day of action. What an afternoon session that has been. Just to wrap it up then, the first game was Gerwyn Price 16-9 over James Wade. And Peter Wright has just got over the line. Well, not just got over the line. He was very convincing. 16-12 against Michael Smith. I'm going to actually see if there's anyone on a stream that we can raid, because I do actually quite like raiding people. So I'm going to put the link in the chat of a stream to go on to. Go and show your support there. And hopefully, let's see if I can find one that is live at the moment. Is there anyone that is live at the moment? Physically, Gezi is made for this tournament. It's a tough day to play long matches, and that favours Price. Yeah. Right, I can't find anyone to raid, so we won't raid anyone now. But anyway, just to wrap it up, like I said, first game, Gezi Price beat James Wade 16-9 in semi-final 1. And in semi-final 2, Peter Wright has just beaten Michael Smith by 16 legs to 12. The World Grand Slam of Darts final is going to be happening from 7 p.m. The world number 1, Gerwyn Price, will take on the world number 2, Peter Wright. I'll see you then, guys. 7 o'clock. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. I cannot wait for the final, guys. I will be live from around 5 past 7. I'll see you there. But Gezi Price will take on Peter Wright for the Grand Slam final.